Howdy folks, welcome back. This is version 2 of the ice maker. So for starters, let me say I made version 1, which is right here. If you watched video number 1, version 2 is the fix for number 1. If this is your first time watching this video, then disregard this one, and I will show you step by step how to build this one right here. And it's getting dark. Bad timing to do a video, eh? So yeah, one of the subscribers, he actually commented and he said that on version 1 right here, the water, I wasn't using water, I was using ice, but if you put water in, the water creates an update, and then it creates a clock right here, like so. Like that, so the water would never be able to freeze, and I did not realize that. I didn't realize that at all, so I felt really bad for releasing the video and then not knowing that it worked 100%. I was just using ice, and I didn't even think about it. So I woke up this morning, I had like literally 10 minutes before I had to go to work, and I was taking this apart and redoing it a million times until I came up with this. And this is actually a little bit lighter on resources, a little bit smaller, as you can see, a little bit smaller. And now what I did is the bottom piston down there, I made it to where that's like a rapid pulser, and I'll show you, like so. Now it works perfect. Now that water can freeze over, and once it freezes, it'll update and it'll push over, and everything's perfect now. So I'm going to show you step by step, like I did in the first video. So if you're watching this for the first time, we'll do this step by step right now. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to create the bud switch, which is if you're not familiar with bud switches, it's this little L shaped right here. If you follow my cursor, this is the bud switch. So we're going to build that first, and I'll come over here. So we're going to want a sticky piston. Take 2 blocks out. We're going to want a torch, any block of your choice right there. We're going to want a block diagonal from it, so right there. Then a block and a block. We're going to want a repeater. Dust, 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 dust. That is your bud switch now. So if you come over here, on any side of the piston, that will update and cause the update, and that's your bud switch right there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this bud switch and we're going to make this ice maker over here now. So once you come out here to where this last torch is, we're going to want a repeater, not a piston. I was calling this a piston. Sorry about that too, you guys. So a repeater, a block, a block, a block, and a block, and a block right here. Takes the center one out, so kind of like a C shaped right here. Then we're going to get a torch. We're going to put a torch right here, a torch right here, and a torch right here, and one more right here. Then we're going to want to take dust. We're going to want to take this block out right here, right by this torch, and we're going to want to put a torch right there. Then we're going to want to put our little pulsar piston deal in. That's going to push the block up. It's going to be straight down like that. Then we're going to get our dust, and we're going to go dust, dust. That creates it back down. Then we're going to want to put the pusher piston, which is this part right here. That'll push the block away. And that's going to be right. Let me see if I can get it off to the side. It's going to be right here in the corner, diagonal of it. It's going to be right there, another block, and then a regular piston. So it'll push it away, and then you can just do dust, dust. And that's it. Very easy to do, very simple. Pretty light on resources. Take what? The bud switch takes a repeater in itself, but my design right here takes 1 repeater, 1, 2, how many torches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 torches, and 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of dust. So very light on resources. And now that creates it. And sorry about that. Oh, very important thing. is the glass, which needs to go right under here. The glass is going to go right here because your water is going to be right here and right here. So for now we're going to put the water here and here, and then we can block around that. That way we know that the water stays trapped in there. And now we can break those, and if the water actually goes in, it'll create the infinite source in the corner. And now that created the infinite source, and now once you let it sit for a little bit, I'm not in a snow biome, but if we were, once it freezes, it'll update and push it over, like so. So that is the fix for that one. Like I said, if you're watching this for the first time, there it is. Pretty easy, not too big. Happy with the design. Like I said, I had like 10 minutes, and I felt so bad that I did this and it doesn't work. I just felt horrible, so I just started throwing torches and blocks everywhere, and this works. This works perfect. So you know, if you have any comments or suggestions how to make it any better, smaller, I'm all ears, whether it's negative or positive. So yeah, let me know. And yeah, that's it. Yep, that's it for now. I showed this on video number 1, so I'll show it on video number 2. This is like a kind of like a bud switch smart piston, to where if you got your ice coming, you can put it in and you can shift it over and you can bring it to a wall. This is not my design, but I will link the info in the video description of this. It's very, very cool. One wide, as you can see, compact. So once you get your ice maker fly, you know, you can get it set up. You could use something like this to push it to where you want it, and you can actually use a bunch of these in all different directions. And another thing is on this ice maker right here, you can actually make 2 or 3 or 4 or however many you want side by side, and you can make them all go to one area. So this is version 2, the improved fixed version. So hopefully nobody finds any bugs with this. So remember, piece of glass has to be right here, or else that torch is going to cause this block to be powered constantly, which will power this piston. So it has to be a piece of glass right there. So don't forget that. So yeah, leave a comment, like if you want, subscribe if you want, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye bye now.